We're here to help you fix and maintain your FibroPool pool heater. This guide has it all, including troubleshooting and a wide range of error codes. Visit our website if you don't know how to proceed with fixing your appliance. We cover countless makes and brands. Enjoy the video. If you're looking for help fixing your FibroPool pool heaters, look no further. Our comprehensive FibroPool pool heaters error code guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Code PP1. Problem: lower tank water temp. Sensor failure. Code PP2. Problem: upper tank water temp. Sensor failure. Code PP3. Problem: evaporator coil temp. Sensor failure. Code PP4. Problem: return air temp. Sensor failure. Code PP5. Problem: ambient temp. Sensor failure. Code PP8. Problem: cooling coil heat failure. Code PP6. Problem: in and out of the water temperature difference is too large to protect. Code PP7. Problem: refrigeration cold protection. Code PP7. Problem: winter level 1 antifreeze protection. Code PP7. Problem: winter level 2 antifreeze protection. Code EE1. Problem: high pressure protection. Code EE2. Problem: low pressure protection. Code EE3. Problem: flow failures. Code EE4. Problem: phase sequence protection. Code EE5. Problem: in and out of the water temperature difference is too large. Code EE8. Problem: communication failure. If you're looking for help fixing your FibroPool pool heaters, look no further. Our comprehensive FibroPool pool heaters troubleshooting guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Have you cleaned your filter lately? Monitor your PSI reading on your filter's pressure gauge. If the PSI is too high, clean your filter. Increasing pressure goes hand in hand with the decrease of water flow. Is your pump basket dirty? Check your pump strainer basket. Remove the basket and remove the debris with a hose. Ensure the pump basket and lid are in good condition. No cracks. Do you have too many water features operating at once? Your pool pump only moves a certain number of GPMs. Therefore, too many water features can dramatically decrease your water flow. If possible, replace the motor with a larger one. Close water features, or alternate them, until the pool heats to the desired temperature. Defective pressure sensor. Switch. The purpose of the pressure switch is to ensure that water is flowing through the unit before it allows the heater to turn on. The pool pump must be on and your filter clean for the switch to close and allow voltage to pass through. Test the voltage reading on the pressure switch with a multimeter. Replace the pressure switch if necessary. Are you using the low settings on your variable speed pump? For operation, heaters require a minimum GPM flow. If you are running your variable speed pump on the low setting, make sure you meet the minimum GPMs for your heater. Is your pool water chemistry consistently and accurately balanced? Poor water chemistry is one of the leading causes of equipment failure, especially pool heaters. Test your water before adjusting your chemical levels. If unsure, please refer to the heater's manual for the recommended chemical levels. Have you inspected the pressure sensor, thermal regulator, and/or the high limit switch? Inspect these parts for corrosion, scaling, and/or any electrolysis issues. If the pressure sensor, thermal regulator, or high limit switch is faulty, corroded, or defective, replace it. Have you cleaned your filter? A dirty filter can cause low pressure and as a result, cause the heater's pressure switch to turn off. A dirty filter can prevent a heater from firing, and it can also cause your heater to shut off before warming the water to the desired temperature. When's the last time you have inspected and cleaned the heat exchanger? Deterioration of the heat exchanger can impact your heater's operation. Inspect your heat exchanger for chemical or sanitizer damage. If you're looking for help fixing your FibroPool pool heaters, look no further. Our comprehensive FibroPool pool heaters repair guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and maybe show you how to repair your appliance. Enough warmth. Be sure that the outside temperature is warm enough to provide heat. Around 50 degrees Fahrenheit heat pumps won't heat at all, and the coil may develop ice. When outside temps are 50-70 degrees, heating is much slower than when it is 70-90 degrees outside. The direct sun hitting the areas around your heat pump also helps increase warmth. The panel may display a low temperature error code or message when it is close to too cold to operate. Enough time. Be sure that your pool pump is running long enough each day at high speed. And during the warm part of the day, to allow the heat pump sufficient time to heat the water, especially for pools that don't use a solar cover during cool nights. You may need 12 hours of pump runtime to overcome heat loss and maintain water temperatures. Enough water flow. Like other pool heaters, pool heat pumps require a certain amount of water flowing through them for proper heat transfer. If the water is flowing too slowly, it simply won't turn on. Be sure that the water level in the pool is correct, the filter and baskets are clean, and the pump running fully primed, to provide enough water flow to keep the heater pressure switch or flow switch in the closed position. The heater panel may display flow as an error code when water flow is insufficient. Enough airflow. Even more than gas heaters, heat pumps require large amounts of air flowing over the coil. The coils can become clogged on the outside with dirt and debris, which restricts the airflow coming into the unit. Overhanging branches or eaves restrict the airflow coming out of the unit. Be sure that airflow into and around the heat pump is optimum, and not reduced by trees, bushes and weeds, or by walls, fences, and roof overhangs. Both incoming and outgoing airflow is important for the most heat gain from a heat pump pool heater. The heater panel may display O as an error code when airflow is insufficient. Enough refrigerant. A refrigerant gas like Freon is used to generate the heat as it is compressed by the heat pump compressor. Although not common, over time small amounts of the gas can leak out. The heater panel may display a low pressure error LP, to indicate a need to recharge the heat pump with refrigerant. Here's what some customers are saying about their FibroPool pool heater. One person said, "We have tried everything available to heat up our 18 by 52 Intex metal post pool. We have had the pool for over 12 years and love it. However, we don't get to use it as much as we would like because the kids would complain that it is too cold. We moved to a new place that has a very shaded backyard. We only get sun on the pool from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We resorted to buying the kids wetsuits so they could swim." Another said, "This pool heater is excellent. We love it. The support for this product was fantastic. A plus to FibroPool. I had to call them because when I plugged it in, the display didn't light up. They walked me through opening the panel on the side, finding a disconnected wire connector, and plugging the little connector into the motherboard. And wham! It was then working perfectly." Another said, "So far this product is great. As far as hooking up to an Intex pool with 1.5 hoses was easy with the use of game 4560 40mm to 1 2-inch conversion kit for Intex and Bestway pools $9.59. Did find out the only way that I was able to stop the leaks from the adapter was to replace the factory gaskets with 1.5 neoprene gaskets from True Value Hardware." Another said, "We were in the heater market for our 24x12 7,000 gallons above ground pool. This was new but we decided to try it. The 110V plug-in and price appealed to us. Let me start off by saying that it was ridiculously easy to install. We didn't have to hire an electrician to run 220 out to our yard as with all other pool heat pumps. I'd say all in all it took about 30 minutes to complete." Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more repair guides.